Hey, this thing called life, Jesus, is something else. This thing called life is something else. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at how productive other people are living on this same earth. On this same earth that God created. Look at how productive, how well people are living a good life. Look at how people are exhibiting their talent. Look at how people are having the chance, the means, the opportunity, the leverage, the facilities to show forth their inherent talent, to show forth their God-given gift and abilities, to benefit them as they grow up, and to also benefit their country. And you look at my own country, Ghana. You look at my own continent called Africa. Even the biggest club competitions in Africa don't have sporting facilities like this. It is an AstroTurf facility for an elementary school. This is an AstroTurf facility for an elementary school within my community, within my neighborhood. So how is the African child going to compete with this case? So naturally, Africans, we have the raw talent. We are smart. We are good in playing soccer here, in playing football. Here they call it soccer. But yet we don't have the sporting facilities. We don't have the stadiums. We don't have the training equipments to enhance the gift, talents, and potentials of these great African kids. So some of them, their talents are dying off. They are giving up on their talents. They are giving up on their dreams. They are giving up on their goals and visions in life. Oh my goodness. When, Africa? When are we also rising up to the occasions? Please, African Union, are you watching these videos? Please, African Union, are you watching these videos? Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, are you watching this video? Ghanaian leaders, are you watching this video? Do you care about the Ghanaian case? African Union, AU, do you care about the African case? What is the hope for the African children? What is the hope for the continental children? Are their talent going to die off in their raw stage? Are we going to help them to improve on their talent? Oh my goodness, when, Africa? Oh my goodness, when? When is Africa also rising up to the occasion? When is Africa also rising up to the occasion? Oh my goodness, how much is it going to cost for the African continent to have a sporting facility like this for the African child? Does it cost $1 million to put up a facility like this? Does it need a rocket science for you to understand the exigencies of providing facilities like this for the African child? Oh my goodness. When is the continent that I love dearly going to grow? When is the African continent going to mature? Oh my goodness. I feel like crying. I feel like crying. So I've been fortunate enough to give birth to my son in this country, on this great land. My son is going to have access to all these facilities. My son is going to have access to all these opportunities. My son is going to have access to all these leverages. But how about the ordinary African child? How about the ordinary African child whose only sin and crime is to be given birth in Africa? They haven't committed any crime. They haven't committed any atrocity. But the only challenges they are having in life is that they have been born in Africa. They were given birth on the African continent. They were given birth on the African land, a land limited with opportunities, a land that has become hopeless for its inhabitants. Oh my goodness. I wish I have the power. I wish I have the means. I wish I'm a demigod who can conjure a miracle, who can conjure a magic, to make sure I can immigrate all the African child and to relocate them on this land. To make sure I can have the power and influence and means. To make sure I can command some wealth or richness. To provide these facilities for the African child also. They also deserve the best of life. They also deserve to live in abundance. They also deserve to have a smile on their face. They also deserve to live an honorable life. They also deserve to live a dignified life. But because of poverty, the African child is still suffering. Oh, for when, Africa? For when, Africa? For when are we going to grow up? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. And we keep on mentioning God, 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 God. We keep on disturbing God. We keep on disturbing God. We keep on wasting the years of God. What else do you want God to do for you again? God has given you gold. God has given you diamond. God has given you diamond. God has given you iron ore. God has given you bauxite. God has given you lithium. God has given you platinum. God has given you oil. God has given you every natural resources a nation needs to develop. The African land is endowed with all these natural resources, but yet the African continent is poor. But yet my country Ghana is poor. But yet my country Ghana keep on begging. But yet my country Ghana keep on going on its knees to beg for loans, to beg for aid. When is the African growing? When is the African continent maturing? Oh my goodness, when? For how long, Africa? For how long, Africa? For how long, Africa? For how long, Africa? I'm also begging and pleading on behalf of the parents of African kids. Please, my dear parents, my dear fathers and mothers in Africa, please strive. Do your best. Work hard to make sure you can promote the worldly life of your children, of your world. If you were even denied the good and better of life, make sure you don't deny your own children, you don't deny your own offspring the goodness in life, the betterment of life. Make sure you can also support your kids. Make sure you can also invest in your kids to give them productive life. If it is possible for you to even sell whatever it is that you have to support your kids and your world, to also immigrate to abroad, do that. It is worth the risk. It is worth the risk. It is worth your investment. Please do that. I feel so sorry. I'm bleeding in my heart. I'm crying. I'm weeping. I'm weeping. I'm crying for the African continent. I'm crying and be mourning for the African child. I'm shedding tears for the African continent. I'm crying for Ghana. For how long? For how long? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. God help us.